What's up, guys? It's me, Quovtsin, and today I'm going to show you how to obtain every single mount that you can in Maldraxxus. There is a total of 7 mounts that you can obtain, and 2 of these, well, technically 3, are obtained only by Necrolords. So the first one that you can get, which anyone can get, is the Battle-bound Warhound. The mount that I'm riding on right now, I was lucky to get it. And in order to get this mount, you need to come to the Theater of Pain, which is right in the middle of Maldraxxus. And this mount has a chance to drop from one of the arena mini-bosses. And apparently it seems that it only drops from the first kill of the first boss every day. So it doesn't make sense to stay and kill all the 4 bosses that are available that day. You only need to kill the first boss, because that is the one that has the chance to drop. It doesn't seem that it has a chance to drop from every single one of the bosses. So let's say I kill this guy, I don't get it. I wait for the next one to spawn, which is a different boss, of course. And that one should not have a chance to drop the mount. Only the first boss of the day that you kill has a chance to drop the mount. So I already have the mount, so I will obviously not get it. But this is where you can get the Battle-bound Warhound. Just come here every day, kill one of the bosses in the arena. And it apparently has a 1% drop chance, so you just have to get lucky, I guess. So let's move on to the next mount. Right, the next mount you can obtain in Maldraxxus is called a Hulking Deathroc, and it drops from the Violet Mistake right here in the House of Plagues, where you have this pool where you can put in slimes. And depending on the combination, you will get a spawn. So as you saw here, in order to summon the Violet Mistake, you need to have an equal number of blues and reds. For like obvious reasons, it's a Violet Mistake, and red and blue makes violet. So this can be done in multiple ways. The easiest way, obviously, is to put in 15 blues and 15 red slimes. And the other way to do it is that you can also put in some of the yellow oozes in such a way that you will still have an equal number of red and blues. So I think you can put it at 13 blue, 13 red, and 4 of the blue ones, 4 of the yellow ones as well, or 14, 14, 2, and so on and so forth. You just need to make sure that the blue and red ones are the same. Obviously, today, the world quest to put in 3 things is up. So it is kind of hard to try and make a group for it. It would need to be done on a dead realm, just because people are here doing the world quest and they just don't care about what you're trying to summon. They'll just shoot in their load and they'll just move on once they have their world quest done. So doing this on your own is very hard, just because people are gonna come in and ruin it for you, for example, and there's not enough slimes for you to do it alone. So try and find a group in the group finder and just search for Violet in the pre-made group. You could just type in Violet, and there will be a group that'll pop up eventually, or you can make your own group, of course. So that was the Hulking Deathroc. I actually have this mount. I got lucky after a few tries on this rare. Right, the next mount you can obtain in Maldraxxus is called Gorespine, and the mount drops from this rare, Nerissa Heartless, and she's located in the House of Rituals, right over here, where the entrance to the house is. And this mount has a 2% drop chance from her, and of course, as she is a rare, you can only kill her once per day per character to try and obtain this mount. I haven't gotten this mount yet, so I've been killing her not every day, whenever I have the chance. So let's see if I'll get lucky this time. And she has a pretty long respawn timer, so I recommend checking out the group finder. I actually canned for about 20 minutes, and she did not respawn, so I, of course, clicked on find a group, and you just type in Nerissa, and just wait until a group pops up, and join that group. So let's have a look if I got the mount, and no I didn't. I just keep getting the necromantic oil every single time. So yeah, let's move on to the next mount. Another mount you can obtain in Maldraxxus is called Blisterback Bloodtusk, and it drops from the rare Warbringer Mal, and he's located all the way atop the House of the Chosen. And it's again a mount that has around a 2% drop chance from this rare, and you can of course kill it once per day per character. And this mount can drop for anyone. You do not need to be Necrolord to obtain this mount. So just kill it every day on any character that you want, and you will have a chance each time. So let's see if I receive it. And this mount, this rare, seems to be a little bit bugged. Because you just, as you saw, he just disappeared, and I have the loot in my mailbox. So I will go ahead and check my mailbox and let you know afterwards if I got it or not. So that's another rare that drops a mount. House of the Chosen up here. Blisterback Bloodtusk. Someone in the group got it. You can see it here. Very lucky guy. Let's see if I get it as well. Another mount you can obtain in Maldraxxus is called the Callowed Flayedwing. The Callowed Flayedwing. And this mount actually drops from this egg over here that I have in my inventory, called the Cracked Blight-Touched Egg. And I've been waiting to open this egg for 2 days now for this video. So I'm happy that I'll get it right now. So I'll just right click to open it. And there it is. It's a 100% drop chance from the egg. You will receive the chewed reins of the Callowed Flayedwing. So I will learn it right now. Beautiful. And this mount you can obtain by killing these chimeras that are located all over Maldraxxus. Every chimera, undead chimera NPC or mob has about a 0.2 or 0.5 drop chance for this egg. And I found that the best place to farm these chimeras is right here, just in this area, just left of the Theater of Pain. There is a lot of these neonate bone tooths, and there's a lot of them grouped up. Like, for example, here you have around 4, and there's another big one over there, and you have these Gale Screamer pups that have half health. There's also a couple of them over here. And all over this area, there are groups of these neonate bone tooths that you can kill. And each time you kill one, you have a chance to get that Blight-Touched egg. So for me personally, it took me about, I think, around 3 hours of full-on grinding this area. And one thing to consider is that after like 10 minutes of grinding this, I was like, okay, I'm gonna drop herbalism and I'll just pick up skinning. So if you want to grind this, just keep in mind that you'll have to kill around 500 to 1,000 or even more or less of these beasts to try and get the egg. So I took up skinning, and this actually made it so that it didn't feel like that big of a waste of time to kill these mobs over and over again, because I was getting a lot of skins. So I actually had like a side goal of making gold while trying to grind this mount. So that is one recommendation I can give to you while doing this farm, is to pick up skinning, or on a new character, choose Threads of Fate and grab skinning and come here and level grind these mobs while you're skinning. So this way you can at least get experience, get gold. and all that good thing before you get this mount. So I wish you patience and a lot of luck in farming this mount. It's a very nice mount for sure. Okay, so one of the mounts that drops only from Necrolords is called the Bonehoof Tauralus, which drops from the rare Tahonta. Located right here on the map, just left of the Theater of Pain. And just as I mentioned, this mount only drops for the Necrolords. So if you're not a Necrolord, you will be wasting time killing this rare, because it will just not drop for you. So if you really want to try and get this mount, you can, of course, come here with a level 48 or level 50 character, choose Threads of Fate, and choose the Necrolord Covenant, and camp your character over here to try and obtain this mount. So I still haven't gotten this mount yet, so let's see if I got lucky today. And no luck for me today. So never mind, and let's move on to the next mount. So the next mount is also Necrolord only, and it drops from Gieger. And you need to have the Anima Conductor at level 1. And he has a chance to drop the Predatory Plagueroc, which is this mount over here. And this mount only drops for Necrolords only. So again, in order to obtain this mount, you will need to have a level 60. Or actually, you don't even have to have a level 60, but you will need someone to summon him for you. So you can have a Threads of Fate character that chose the Necrolord Covenant camped over here and just looked in the group finder. Or you can finish leveling up your Necrolord and making the Anima Conductor and coming here every day, try and kill him to get this mount. So as you saw, you will have a final thread over here that you need to click on and pull it in order to summon Gieger. And after that, you just need to kill him. And let's see, will I get it? No. I actually have to say that this is, like, for me, like, kill number 60, probably. Or 70. Like, I've killed him so many times, and I still haven't gotten the mount yet, which is very sad. So, yeah. Necrolord only, remember? And let's go on to the next mount.